Hello everybody, welcome to what might be a new, sexier version of Star Shadow Blaze. I'm your host Rob, aka Star Shadow. We're going to be playing some Cyber Knights Flashpoint, continuing on with our Cyber Valkyria alpha playthrough. You can see this version number going up, more updates. We have another big update that just happened not too long ago. We're going to look at something to do with that. Also, more added in terms of proc gen missions and bug fixing and stuff like that, all thrown in here. So things keep adding. We're gonna jump into this real quick though to show off one of the updates that I find to be very interesting. This right here, change difficulty. Warning, flexible difficulty is permanent. So we'll make conversion of your game from, well, we're playing on easy, but I'm not gonna actually change it. I just want to show it, but it's fine. We're gonna do this, and we'll just restart it in a second. But we have all kinds of options here. So let's kind of look at what we got here. Customization start point. So this is where you pick, you know, what your difficulty is that you're enjoying. Or you want to start from. Do you want it to be hard, brutal, casual? That's the start point that comes here. Then you can mess around with all these things. Death. Who can die in missions? Your mercenaries, your cyber knight. It means everyone can die. No one can die. They just get hurt. For those that are not a fan of the security tally of the Sec AI going, you can actually change that, where it can be disabled, get slower, make it quicker. You can change the story event speed, so if deadlines are getting you down, like sometimes I might kind of feel, like that, and game event speed, you know, we can adjust things as needed if we really want to. I'm fine where things are, so we'll go back to how we have it set up. Power level. As you can see, you can make all the enemies stronger. Make the opposition's matrix host. Interesting. We haven't really touched that one yet. Power level scale. Make more. This is another. These are all for right now for the enemy. Make them stronger or weaker with the power level boost. Monster HP boost. Oh, there's monsters and stuff. That might be a spoiler. Oh, and legwork boost. You can change how that goes, whether you get a better chance or not, which can be fun if you're want to make it harder to really force you to do things certain ways, or if you are someone who is interested in seeing what legwork can do for you, bump it up and make it a lot easier to succeed. Mission rewards, you can get you can up all that too as well, or lower it. Resistances, again, we have some good resistances here. Death resistance, all this for your characters. If you want your people to die, drop it all down. Drop it all down if you want. But if you don't. We got economics as well. I don't know what this is at, but it doesn't really matter because we'll fix it. Change prices. You want to make things cheaper because you feel like everything's too expensive, drop all the prices. You want things to be harder, you want to have to spend more money, make more money, spend more money, pump it up. All of that is really cool. So you can customize it, and this is one of the things I really love about the Truce Brothers games. Star Traders Frontiers had this, and I love to mess with this in my own games. And we probably will actually try and come up with our own custom difficulty for the main playthrough once this goes into release, so that we can, full release, so that we can set it up how we want to. So we're gonna keep it at what we have. We'll go back and reload, I guess, in order to make sure that doesn't change. But there's a lot to change, and we can go through and kind of fine tune the kind of experience we want depending on the kind of playthrough we want to do. That's why we're going through this first run to see how things go and just try and get a good feel of the game. So so let's actually if we do it this way, load game. Oh, it is that still inflexible, so I gotta remember how to do this. So I wanna, I mean, it doesn't really matter, not really, but oh, I know, because I gotta do it inside of here. That's where all the save slots are. This one. So we change. Yep, cancel. Yep, there we go. So this is how we're just gonna keep it where we had it, just to make things easier for us. But we just finished another heist. This one was to get a very special loot, and it was to get us a new mercenary here, in a new hacker. Our previous newest colleague, Diana, now known as Breaker, for short for prison breaker, since we had to go in and break her out of prison, break her sister out of prison. She came in and just immediately felt at home and said, "Hey, my sister's in trouble. I want to go save her." And we were like, "Bro, we barely know you, but we're gonna do it because your sister looks like she could be, could really be something. Undiscovered digital prodigy." So we jumped in, of course, and did it. So now we're up to 9 recruits, or 9 people in our crew here. We got room for one more, looks like. And we're gonna get into that in just a second. But yes, I mentioned the very top could be the new sexier version, and I guess that's for if those of you who are into people who wear glasses, I guess, as this is my first stream, first recording here with these on. So yes, I am officially old. Went to the eye doctor, and eye doctor was like, "Yep, you're old." And so here we are. Nothing too bad on the prescription or anything, but it is I don't know, exciting or something. You can't really, I don't know how much you can really see in the with the little camera window, but I just want to acknowledge it, because people might wonder. But yes, it is official. I am old. All right, so now after taking care of that heist, prison break, we have our loophole heist coming up. We have a few days. Probably get a lot closer to this before we worry about this. This is a big heist for us because 2 million debt would be wiped out if we can do this. So we definitely want to be ready for this. We have 10 days to do it, but we'll probably go about 6 or 7. We'll see what else comes up in that time. And yeah, just trying to get some of that heat off of us, and then we should be good to go. So we're gonna have a little bit of time in this in-between mission state that we like to do. Probably be fairly, well, I don't know, we'll see. We've kind of talked a little bit to begin with on the custom difficulties, but first thing we want to do before we do that is we want to acknowledge we got a few people who need to be upgraded, and we also got a few people who got their code names. So we've adjusted some of those as well, and yeah, it's awesome. So our Cyber Knight has gotten another point in class training here, so let's open it up a little bit here. Very exciting for her, starting to get a little bit of a feel of her character here. She's kind of very much straightforward kind of person here. There's a stealthy, but also incorrigible, and just wants to take care of anything in her path, which is pretty fun. What are we looking at here? All right, so because we are very much into using blades, we're gonna have to buy blades eventually once we get our the medical thing going. So some strength here would be good. Will is always good too. with the extra armor, reaction for her. I mean, all of these are good. So, but she's right now very much into the will category. I think maybe a little bit of strength and reaction could go pretty well for her. If I remember correctly, we had wait, that one's pretty good. Not terrible. Passive talent downer. Interesting. Like, we can't really look into these because we're gonna need certain upgrades that we haven't started looking into yet because we're not making that money yet. Once that money starts rolling in, then we can start looking at some of these and going further in. So we're not gonna do too much. When taking damage, debuff attacker with. That's not bad. Item carry if we want more items. Stopgap if attack shreds your armor, gain shred resistant armor. That's nice too. Of course, what we could also do is we got upgrades. We can upgrade these. I really like this one, even though I didn't use it last time. I really should have because it's really cool. And I'm trying to figure out how. And like this one, this could be good too. We have really have to make sure we're using our talents and figure out our best way of using them at least. I really like this one too because I don't have to think about using it, it just gets used. It's like got all this. Oh no, we do not. Buffs all teammates when you kill, and you can see she does get a lot of kills because we run her straight into that and into things and yeah, a lot of the kill here. Let's see, quantum look ahead as well. Not bad. We did use that one, so we're very good on that one. Security scramble is of course good for us too. We haven't really run into any drones yet, so we're not sure how much we're into that yet. Oh, that actually extends it to 2 turns. Oh, that's actually cool. Oh, and a max charge too. I think we might do this. I like this. I like this. Disrupting things like that is always, for me, I love that. So, definitely 100% into that. Talent limit. We could pick up another talent, so we're not there yet. But the next level up, we'll be able to do that. We don't have another training point though. But yeah, I do like that. That is very nice for me. All right, our new soldier who will, I think we're going to multiclass her into Vanguard actually. Soldier is nice for us, but not as needed because we're trying to be stealthy, even though she did use her pistol to be stealthy. But I wanted someone actually to used as a guinea pig for multiclassing to see what will happen because, you know, why not? We can also like respec. Can we just like totally respec her? But I mean, she's got the strength for melee, so that's part of it too. It's like she's kind of set up for it. But I didn't want to go full cyber sword because she's already got like some gun talents, so it's like let's take advantage of those and then we can get her a sword too maybe. But she's got 2 talents, so I want to let's add it. Let's just jump into it and do it. We don't have a sniper. I mean, it's fine. So but I'm really, oh wow, I gotta get her an implant in order to do that. Oh, so missing required implant. So this class requires certain implant of type to be trained. What does that mean? So if I train her in that, then does that give her that? Because I don't think I have one. Playing skeletal. I did not think about that. There's implants we have to worry about. out the... And that one would need a matrix link, so we would have to buy one? Not 100% sure here. Yeah, I'm guessing that means we would have to buy one. So I'm gonna try this because I'm curious to see if it will let us. It did. And can we then do it? Okay. Alright, so that's silence. Silence, of course, is fun. Jam kit. Projection. I think this could actually work, though, if we kind of go between the two a little bit. Because then, if we get like a pistol and a sword, that could work. That could really be something we really like. Trying to think. That kind of makes her more of a kill focus Vanguard type as opposed to our other Vanguards who are more support stealthy, although we're kind of sending them into battle too with their swords, but kind of they're a little more support, taking care of electronics and also ability to sneak past and kind of be that, well, as it says, a vanguard of our forces. Lure is nice. I think we'll go like the grab jam kit, and then we will look into like that side is very interesting, but both sides are very interesting, and like we could also continue to work like Overwatch could be really good as for having someone as backup when we want to go full silent, but we need that little extra. I think having the Overwatch could be really good for us. Which is like, she would not need that one at all. That would just absolutely be, since we're so stealth focused. Oh, and something like that too. Passive talent recoup. Scoring a critical hit, gain 1 action point. Because that could be interesting too. Oh, so these two are the same. It's just... this one has upgrades and this one doesn't. It's full auto. So yeah, we could probably make this work. Like add a little bit of Vanguard to it and kind of up some of this and then go a little bit with the Vanguard, maybe like the reality mesh. I also have a taunt too. That's interesting too. There's a lot of actually interesting stuff. I think I'm starting to get very interested in this. See how this will work. I'm gonna do this though, because I like having that option to help us stealth through things. I like this option. So that's how we're gonna do it. And we'll have to get her a sword. All right, our veteran Vanguard has 2 points as well. Mute. I'm starting to think this is a ironic nickname, like calling someone who's really huge tiny, that kind of name, because I think I'm starting to feel like she's a little chatty. She came into the last mission and kind of chatted up a little bit. Penelope, who was still locked up at that point, so that's what I'm starting to wonder. I think that's kind of funny. See, we really worked on her with her jam kit. I think this overdrive can be good. I like this idea though. Does not senior team gain 10 initiative for the remainder of the turn. So that would mean that when she's surprised or when she gets spotted, she get a chance to attack first, which could be huge. I like that idea. I like it. What are the upgrades? That would get 12 initiative plus a move point. Interesting. But this one gives a full action point then, so that's a move point, and that's a full action point. This will get 2. Oh man, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. This is a recharge here too. We like that. Lure we should use more often. We've been kind of just running at people though, and just taking them out instead of worrying about that. But lure is gonna. I know there's gonna be an instance where lure is gonna be absolutely huge. All right, I'm invested. I'm invested. I like it. She's pretty strong. She's got 4 power. Our face has got 4 power, even though she's not really doing much. I don't know. I wish she had like talents or something. We could kind of see what's going on. All right, so also getting her code name is our hacker. I've named her Sync to be. I thought that was really an interesting kind of a code name. So if you hate it, it's too bad. I like that one. That's one I came up with. So this is our hacker. So she's got the good cyber deck right now. But yeah, we're gonna have to invest in some cyber decks, especially for Penelope, who seems like she could be even better of a hacker. Because her stats are better, like all around. So, I mean, this is kind of like 4-3-1-1. It's not great. Look at this. This is just so much better and like everything. But it's cool. It's good to have 2 hackers though, because you send one on legwork and then we still have one ready just in case. And let's see what we got. What kind of interesting stuff? Oh, this is for the cyber deck. More cyber deck stuff. Okay. Krekes. Down shield, debuff an enemy drone. Okay. Trunk patch, immediately repair 10%. Oh, that was one of those things that we would have found helpful in our last hack. One scapegoat token. Spoof, buff your avatar with 1 spoof token, which blocks sec AI from taking action during a Q security escalation. Interesting. Fake vitals, cancel the body timer on a dead enemy. No, oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's a way to cover up a body, kind of. So, oh, that's interesting. So, like, if you kill someone and you leave the body, normally the AI starts wondering where they are after a couple of turns. This keeps the AI from wondering where they are, and so they assume that they're still alive. I mean, of course, someone walks up and sees them, then they know they're dead. But if you're like me, we tend to kill people and they in areas where they won't be seen. That's pretty good. Remove 30 to 40 HP from every IC in the node. Okay, interesting. Destroying an IC instantly gain 10% all matrix. Okay. Immediately freeze 25% of cyberdeck IO max. Interesting. Debuff all IC and local node, but lag temporarily disabled until end of. Oh, interesting. Job.talents.passive.on matrix dump shock. Not sure what that means. Is this a talent that needs to be filled out? Like it almost seems like they're not getting pulled from the SQL table correctly. Maybe that's it, or maybe they're just not filled in yet. All right, so I like this one. I really like that one. What else do you have on this too? Range. 2 turns, okay. Recharge faster. I like that and I like this. The range I can live without. I mean, we could go straight up the middle. That gets us tech, which is what she wants, correct? Tech. A little bit of will too would not go amiss. Yeah, oh yeah, she's like pretty much focused on that. Okay, cool. But man, this is kind of cool too. There's definitely some cool stuff here. We like a lot of the stuff here. Okay, so that gets us more will. I think we're gonna go. Let's grab one of these at least, and then let's. Buff your matrix avatar. Or do I want to do this one? It's got that temp health. Kind of feel like I want to do one of these for my hacking abilities here. Oh, actually, I did the wrong one, didn't I? I wanted this one. But that's fine. We can go and grab this too. Then hit this. What do I want to do? If I respec. Alright, hold on one sec. 1, 2, 3. So I'm curious to just. I think I do want to go up this way instead. Oops. So I just want to make sure I know what I'm doing here. Okay, let's respec it. The whole thing. All right. Perfect. Okay, so let's go up this side then. because we definitely want that one. All right. Now the question is, do I want to add one to hard shell maybe, or do I want to add one maybe to overclock, make it stronger? This would be, once we know more about the hacking minigame, then we can we'll be able to figure that out a little bit better. Next 2 turns, and that does next 3 turns. I think we don't know enough yet, so let's go this way. We don't know enough yet. All right. So we've now gotten our people going, and let's find out what's going on with our legwork here. Boom. Welcome back, Onyx. Go get a shower. Smell awful. Is it that bad? Burned all the clothes I took with me already. That far under the dome, it's impossible to tell what you're crawling through. Sounds lovely. Is the job done? Diego Wiley was right. This was no scabs. It was a small team with some skill. The shadows hung close for a while, took the initiative, and took the fight to them. They were not expecting that. When they realized who they were dealing with, they let out. They seem to have had a rethink after that. We haven't seen them since. This is our contact, just kind of showed up. Any clues to who your mystery enemy is? Maybe it's a competitor trying to shut down my game, but no, nothing concrete. I owe you 1 star. Let me know when you want to call in that favor. Noted. You'll be hearing from us. You, Onyx, you're welcome back anytime. I know my runners will miss you. Oh yeah, I'll miss the slot down there. Remember the bonus for your team we talked about? Aye, Choppa. Cool. Mutual respect has grown between the two. Positive relationship formed. Cool. So Onyx gets a point of edge and a soft skill under navigator, which will be helpful in legwork requires operating in the under. Cool. So that legwork was very beneficial. So let's take a look at her. Boom. And kind of see here. She's got a respect for the hacker Sync from our very first mission. She's now an under navigator, capable of navigating plotting routes through the under, which I don't see how that's a bad thing. And so she has her friend who's a contact. And cool. So I thought there was something else. But I guess not. I guess that's the respects, maybe the friendship. He's over here, Diego Wiley, right here. He's a gun runner. That's our person here. And so he's friends with Onyx now, so that should be a good thing. For us, owes us 3 favors, which can be exchanged for goods up to 26k, which is nice. Very nice. Alright, so we're going to let it run a little bit. Like I said, I want to get this at least down to 20. We got time. Right now, we'll see if anything else pops up while we're going. We got to talk about getting someone in Milsec on our payroll. Ooh, okay, sounds like a good thing. Let's let it run a little bit first, just in case something pops up. So we got time in between. Okay. Running short of time to complete Octane's loophole heist. Yes, we know. Remember, your loan hangs in the balance. Forgiveness isn't cheap, and it isn't free. I need you to hit the finance relay. Patience can ruin any heist. Trust the process. I am now one to wait when I want something. Time is short, Star. Yeah, we know. We got lots of time. We got time, baby. We got time. All right, so let's see what our interaction here is. All right. We've got to talk about getting someone in Milsec on our payroll. If we're going to be trying jobs and heists above the street level, anything worth serious money, we need some coverage from Milsec. When you say Milsec, I'm just hearing Brave Star, just like the police force. We can run pretty wild in gang territory and below the street, but if we try to run a job above the level, Brave Star is everywhere. When Night Horizon was dissolved back in 18, that killed their only real competitor. Since then, Bravestar has reasserted its dominance across the entire dome. And the wards. You can't spit without hitting some facility or street corner under their gleaming protection. Good thing the gleam of the badge hides the rot underneath. They've been knee-deep in corruption as far back as when they were the Boston PD. Ah, there you go. There's your lore for you. All the better for us. Their corruption is just as ubiquitous as their security contracts across the city. Once the alarms start, the off-site Milsec backup gets called in, and most of the time, it's Bravestar. Having the right friend in their organization could give us a lot of needed cover. We should start fishing for a corrupt cop who we can get on our payroll. We need to be picky. We need someone with rank, sector commander or higher, who can cause real delays and cover our exits. So our face is also our criminal underground networker, so if we need to find someone, she can do a legwork, but she can only be on one legwork at a time. Depending on the networking we need, other team members may be able to step in and help. Having a Bravestar officer on the take will provide us with consistent access to key leverage as we attempt higher paying jobs. I think that's a good idea. I think that's a really good idea. So we definitely need someone. So we can send our face out there. Sounds like a good idea. 6 days, that's fine. Because that should we should not be affected by her being gone, is what I'm thinking. And we can run our heist while she's doing that. So 6 days and 18 hours, not bad. So you got 82% success rate. Works for me. Onyx, we could send Onyx back out there. 66%, because he's ex-Milsec washout, so she probably has contacts. We do it 3 times. You know, if he failed the first 2 times, the 3rd time it looks like it's a guaranteed success. And yeah, so well, yeah, we'll send her out there. We need someone high ranking and a real meat eater, not just a corrupt cop, but someone up to their elbows in it. So we're looking for an untrustworthy, scum of a Bravestar officer who we can trust to take our bribes. We're looking for corruption that stems from greed. We'll feed the greed. It'll take a week or 2 to find the right officer, but double dealing is second nature to Bravestar. I'll find the right one. Cool. Cool. So she's out on the hunt for that. And we're going to, boom, hit this up. Cool. So yeah, the next thing we're gonna do is this mission. Just to look at it real quick. There's active leverage we'll be able to use for some money. 1 favor. I'm not sure how much we might need it. I don't know. I know the second half is gonna be definitely gonna be something for us. But the first part shouldn't be too bad though. So we need 4 mercs. We have enough people to send out there, so it'll be not a problem. Of course, our Cyber Knights can be sent, but we will look into this when we do it. Because what I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna send. We need a hacker. We're probably gonna send Penalty out for the first time. I think we're gonna send out Annie for the first time. I feel like we should send out. Do we want to send our Cyber Sword out, or do we want to send another Vanguard? I'm trying to think of how we want to. We'll think about it more when we do it. But that's kind of like our initial thoughts. Is that we'll at least we're definitely gonna send out our new hacker to get some experience for this one, and just kind of see how she deals with being under fire for the first time, jumping basically straight in. We just saved her. It's been what, 4 days since we brought her in, and maybe like 5 days, and we're already pushing her in. I think that's a great idea. We just kind of see how that works. we'll see if that undiscovered prodigy is everything that is she's cracked up to be. That's what I'm thinking right now. But yeah, so we got that. We took care of our upgrades. Sounding good. Like I said, we have our new soldier Vanguard, which would be interesting. I wanted to try doing some dual classing, some multi-classing anyway, so that was a perfect opportunity. We'll see how it goes. If it's really bad, then it's the way it goes. But I think it's gonna be pretty cool. And so we only got one mission right now, but I'm sure after this a bunch will start popping up, which is gonna be cool. And we'll see what kind of legwork and stuff comes up for the next one. But yeah, it's gonna be another 2-part. No, actually, I think if I remember correctly, the first part of the loophole heist shouldn't take too long. But we'll see how things go. But that will be in the next episode. Another heist, the loophole heist, very important for story purposes. So we're gonna get in. We'll get into that one, and we'll see how things go. But yeah, thank you all for watching, hanging out a little bit as we try and get our crew going. We're in the early stages, and we're still learning a lot about the crew and who they are as it continues to evolve. Starting to get a feel for people and getting a feel for the game. We have the new custom difficulties added in. Super cool. And it's gonna be a real big thing, because difficulties are they vary from person to person. People are interested in different things, so I think you need to be able to, or just having the opportunity to tweak things to your liking. You may want certain things hard, but you may not be interested in a certain part of the game. You can just adjust things so that you don't have to worry so much about that one part you don't like, while you can really focus on other things. You might want it to be the combat to be a lot harder. You want to be forced to avoid combat as much as possible because the enemies are super tough, or other things like that. You might want to make more money when you sell things, or less money. But you can adjust all that in there and get the kind of game that you want to play, as opposed to being forced to play with what the developers are like decide is the way to play. You know, if it's easy, everything's easy. If it's hard, everything's super hard. Well, maybe you don't want that. So I'm super excited about it, and I hope other people are too. So definitely check that out if you're starting a game, or even if you are in the middle of a game and you found things were not quite what you thought they were. There's no shame in going to that flexible difficulty and making it your own. So go out there and do it. So thank you all once again for hanging out a bit. Do appreciate it. Join yourself, of course. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff on this video, or any of the others you have in the watch. Really do appreciate it. You can always leave a comment if you have feedback or anything. I do appreciate all of that. Or even just a nice comment is always nice too. I always appreciate those. And shout out to all the subscribers we have right now. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very much. And there's links in the description videos to the Twitch and our Twitter if you want to check that stuff out. We're not super active on Twitter anymore because, yeah, Twitter. But do stream usually on the weekends with some of my friends when we just hang out at night, Eastern Standard Time. So definitely, if you want to come hang out a little bit, that's what we're trying out. Just a bunch of old friends just hanging out being stupid. But yeah, that is gonna do it for us, or at least for me tonight. Hopefully y'all doing well out there. Stay well, stay safe, stay good, stay healthy out there, and happy holidays, even though this will be well past that. Happy New Year as well. Wishing all of you that, even though this will probably be come out after the New Year, but I don't know, we'll see. So yeah, all that, all the good wishes to you. Hopefully 2024 is gonna be a good year for everyone. So look forward to seeing you all in the future and seeing more of this playthrough, more of the game and the development of this game. So y'all, be good out there, be safe. I'll catch y'all next time. So adios for now, everybody. I'll see y'all next time.